I'm Krystle. I've loved dolls my whole life. I collect everything from porcelain to cloth, American Girl, neonates, and real care dolls. But my favorite is to collect and make Reborn dolls. There's Chloe, Grace, Jeremy, Maya, Yuki, Savannah, Zoe, Haley, Landon, Maisie, and Joshua. It isn't easy keeping up with my collection, but it sure is a lot of fun. Hi guys, I'm here today to change Maya. I'm going to try on one of the outfits that Nicole sent. Hopefully the pants will be okay. I'm sure the onesie will be. It's the one that has the llama, the turtle, the butterfly, and the rainbow, and it says so cute. And then it comes with these sort of like coral color pants, which match the turtle and the butterfly. I'm going to take her out of her lupus awareness outfit. And I decided to have Maya on today's video because I just wanted to briefly talk about what's happening in our world right now with Black Lives Matter and everything. And Maya here is an African American baby. And she's so gorgeous. She is... I love Kate Charles's work. Kate Charles... I don't think I've ever seen her do Caucasian babies. She pretty much just sticks with doing ethnic babies. Although, I don't know if Kate Charles is reborning anymore. It's been a couple of years now since I've seen anything from her, which is really sad because she's so talented and she is, to me, one of the best ethnic reborn artists out there. And I am so beyond grateful to own 2 of her babies. Maya was the first one I got from her. And then Zoe is my second one from Kate. And Zoe, to me, Zoe is more of an East Indian baby. I think her skin tone looks, just her overall look seems more East Indian to me. Whereas Maya is definitely my African American baby. So anyways, we just wanted to say that I know to some this video may seem late, but I had filmed other videos prior to everything happening, and those were in the process of being edited and being scheduled to go up. On top of that, I don't know if a video that I'm going to mention here, I don't know if I'll have it go up before or after this, but if it has gone up before this video, you will have seen that we've been dealing with some medical issues with Riley, some very upsetting things that I just, it's been a lot for me to handle. So there has been a lot of things going on behind the scenes to deal with, and it's just been very a very hard time in general in our lives right now, and so it's been hard for me to even find time to do videos. Now, this Huggies diaper, I love this Huggies diaper, by the way, but it's looking a little small on her. I don't know if it just needs to be readjusted, or what size is this even? It's got Pooh Bear on it. It's such a cute diaper, and it's not in bad shape at all. I don't know what size it is. But she has a big booty. She's got a big butt. This is a size 2. I think this was on Maisie when she came home to me, maybe? Wow, this is a size 2? What size is this Honest diaper? This is a size 2. Let's try this on her. It's cute. It's got feathers. I'm going to try this on. Let's see how this fits. But yeah, basically, I also didn't want to make a video until I was more informed on what was happening, because we don't have cable, so we can't watch the news. So I rely on the internet to get my news. And a lot of the time I find out about things happening via Facebook or Instagram. And a lot of those, there's a thread on here. Oh, there. A lot of those sources can pass around misinformation. So I always, whenever I see something, I always look into it further to get all the facts and all the actual real information. And I've just basically been doing a lot of reading and educating myself before making any statement. And first and foremost, I totally support the cause. I totally support Black Lives Matter. I've had friends of all races over the years, especially in high school. I've lost touch with a lot of my high school friends over the years. We just grew apart. But I have lots of online friends of all walks of life, all ethnicities. And so any of my Black friends I support. We just want to say we're thinking of you, we're with you. And I have to say that I've learned a lot. I thought I knew all there was to know about racism, but there was a lot that I was unaware of. And I have taken it upon myself to learn more and do better. And I think that's all we can do for those who are not Black. Educate yourself, research yourself, and strive to do better. And I saw a quote going around that really, to me, it really summed it up. And it was that I understand that I will never understand, but I stand with you. And that's exactly it. I'm not Black, so I will never fully understand what it's like to be discriminated against because of the color of my skin. But my heart breaks for those who are faced with that. My heart breaks for all the people who have been harmed or killed by racists. And I say that because it's not just cops. I've heard of other killings happening due to race that weren't cops. I do believe it. So I just have to say one thing though. I have an uncle who was a cop. He is a retired cop. He worked for the OPP here in Ontario, Canada. And he was a fantastic cop. He was well loved in his, everyone on the police force loved my uncle. And my uncle's still with us, by the way. I'm not talking about him as, he's retired. And my uncle is one of the most amazing men I know. And growing up, I looked up to him as a father figure because he, to me, watching him with his girls as they were growing up, he was an incredible father to my cousins. And one of his daughters was my cousin Brittany, who passed away when she was 16 from cystic fibrosis. And God, their family has gone through so much. Losing my cousin, my aunt, which was my cousin's mom and obviously my uncle's wife, she had to have a kidney transplant a couple of years before my cousin passed away, and now they're starting to wonder if she's rejecting her transplant. She's been having a lot of medical issues over the past year. She's been in and out of hospitals and sick. And on top of that, my uncle has been battling colon and liver cancer for a little over a year now. He had surgery at the beginning of the year and they were able to remove the colon cancer. He's still receiving chemo to try and get the liver cancer. We did get some good news that the tumors are shrinking on his liver, which is fantastic. And they're hoping that they continue to do so. And they're hoping come next year that he can have a liver transplant. And if he could get the liver transplant, he could be cured. So please pray for him and my aunt that this can happen for him, and also pray that they can figure out what's wrong with my aunt because she's just not been well. But anyways, despite all the hardships they've had, my uncle has always kept a sense of humor, and he was he was just an amazing father, husband, uncle, cop. He's incredible. So I just, as someone who personally has a cop in their family, please, 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 I don't want to say the wrong thing, and I've seen so many people who have tried to voice their support and then get attacked for doing it wrong, which really is sad to me. This should be a time for us to come together and have hard conversations, but have the conversations in a mature, calm, peaceful manner. Take this time to educate each other and learn and grow. But please don't lump all the cops together because they're not all bad. But I also will not deny the fact that there are bad cops out there. And they're not just killing black people, they're killing Hispanic people, they're killing white people, there's a lot of people being killed by cops. I actually saw a video the other night of a white person that was shot to death by a cop for absolutely no reason. And the cop was like giving him all these directions that even I found confusing. But this poor young man was drunk, and he was crying because the cops kept telling him, if you make one mistake in our instructions, we will shoot you. And I'm like, he wasn't even armed. And I'm like, why? Like, why are you threatening to shoot this man who's not even doing anything? Like, he wasn't resisting arrest. He didn't have a weapon. He was drunk and he was crying. And they're trying to like give him all these instructions, but all the instructions contradicted each other. It was like, do this. Oh no, do that. Do this. No, do this. And like anyone could get confused when you're also like incredibly stressed and anxious. And it was horrifying to watch. Absolutely horrifying. And of course I saw the George Floyd video, and that was absolutely disgusting and heartbreaking. And so it has to be addressed that there is definitely dirty cops out there. That, sure, some of them are probably racist and target black people only, but there's also some that it doesn't matter what your skin tone is, they're going to target you. We actually had a situation where we were crossing the border to go into Buffalo. And of course they ask you all the typical questions at the border. Why are you coming to Buffalo? How long are you staying? Is it business or pleasure? You know, all this stuff. And Alex's friend was the one driving the car, and he was the one that was answering all the questions. And then he decided to crack a joke with the lady. Like, I forget exactly what she asked, but he answered with like kind of a smart-ass remark. And like, bear in mind, he was white. Like all of us in the car were white. But he made some smart-ass comment and joke, and the lady looked pissed off. And she proceeded to tell us to pull over. And I was terrified. I was like, I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if they were going to take us to some like interrogation room. I didn't know if they were going to like want to strip search us. I didn't know what was going to happen. But Alex and I were freaking out. Like, we were literally about to poop our pants. They made us pull over to this area. They made us get out of the car and go into this room. And we had to wait there while they searched our car and all this stuff. Like, it was scary. And I know that even that isn't anywhere near what black people encounter, like, in the same situation. Like, they have to fear that kind of thing every day. So, but I'm just trying to say that I had a small taste of it for a minute and how terrified I was. And you just never know anymore which cops are going to be good cops, which cops are going to be bad cops. It's a matter that needs to be addressed, and it's a matter that needs to change for sure. They need to, I don't know what needs to be done, but they need to screen better when they hire. I don't know what they can do to eliminate these bad cops, because we do need law enforcement. I mean, we need cops to save people, help people, you know, actual like criminals that are killing people or like kidnapping children and killing. We need the cops to find these people and get them off the streets. So, but we need good cops. So I don't know, that's all I can really say on the matter, because it's so hard to know what to say. I just watch what's happening and my heart just breaks to see all the hate in the world and the violence and the injustices, and it's just, And then the pandemic on top of it, like, I just feel like our world is falling apart, and it's scary and it breaks my heart, and I want things to be better. But anyways, here's Maya, and we just want to say again that we are thinking of all of you in the Black community, and we're with you, and we support you, and we just hope that one day things will get better. And yeah, it's just, like I said, it's just hard to know, because I have seen some good intentioned people try to voice their support, and then they get shit on for saying it wrong or doing it wrong. Whereas, like, instead of coming at them with hate and anger, recognize that they're coming from a good place, recognize that they're trying to support you, and then educate them on how they could do it better, because this is a time to educate and grow and learn. And I just have to say, one thing I would really, really love to see in the Reborn community is more diversity in people's collections. I have always strived to have diversity in my collections, because I love all ethnicities. I love all skin tones. And I love Maya. I love her skin tone, her gorgeous eyes, her curly hair. I love my little Zoe. Like I said, she's like my Eastern Indian baby. She's so cute. I love her skin tones. I have an Asian baby in my collection as well. I would consider Maisie like a biracial skin tone. I try to have as many ethnicities in my collection as possible, because it's something that I love, and I love to represent that and to show that on my channel, that we can diversify our collection. We can try to show that we love everyone by having different ethnicities in our collection. Even with my American Girl collection, I've really tried, even more so because my American Girls take up less space than Reborns. And they're a little cheaper. I've got a Spanish American Girl. I've got Hawaiian. I've got Brazilian. I have African American. I've got one that, I don't know, she could be kind of biracial. I have an Asian American Girl, and I'm hoping to soon add a Native American Girl to my collection. So I really strive to be inclusive and diverse in my collecting. And I encourage everyone out there to try and step outside of just getting babies that look like you, and start adding some diversity to your collection. I would love to see that. And I would also love to see American Girl start coming out with more diverse dolls, because even as of late, they've been releasing a lot of blonde-haired, blue-eyed dolls again. Caucasian. Blonde-haired, blue-eyed, Caucasian dolls. And it's like, okay, American Girl, let's get some more ethnicities out there. Everyone keeps constantly telling American Girl we need more ethnicities. Now, I have heard that there's rumors, I don't know how true it is, but I've heard that the new historical doll that's coming out, who is going to be a 1980s girl, and I am so excited about that because I'm an 80s girl. I heard that she is supposed to be a black doll. And so I'm excited about that, because I'm almost wondering, I don't know, like, I'm almost wondering if they're going to base her off of Whitney Houston or something, because I was always a big Whitney Houston fan. But so I'm excited to see what they're going to do with this new historical doll. But anyways, Maya and I say we love you all. We support you all. Please, everyone, continue to be safe, stay well, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.